What is up, guys? Welcome to Diggity Cast, episode number 59. My name is Jeff James. As always, with me is the incredible, the unobtainable, the bodacious, luscious Brody Faults. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing good, buddy. How about yourself?
I'm doing great.
Great.
Absolutely great. Yeah, man. We're getting good weather this weekend. It's going to be like 70 degrees this weekend in the state of Indiana. I'm stoked, right? A little earlier than usual,
and
which pumped.
we just saw snow like 2 days ago.
Yeah, we saw a lot of snow.
Bullshit.
It was great, yeah. And also it's Thursday, which means tomorrow, well, we're recording it Thursday, but today is Friday when this episode out. So it's Friday, my dudes. Love it.
I hate it.
Absolutely love it. You know what else I love? If you'd follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Diggity Podcast. Also subscribe to us on YouTube. Diggity is our username there. You can subscribe to the audio version of our podcast if you're listening to that right now on iTunes, Google Podcasts, Radio Public, or the Spotify's. And today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. You can get a free audiobook download and 30-day free trial by heading on over to audibletrial.com/diggity. That's Diggity, and get access to over 200,000 titles. I don't even care if it's a lie. There's over 200,000 titles to choose from for your iPhone, your Android, your Kindle, or your MP3 player. These are books that read to you. You don't even need to read them. This is book learnings on us, folks. Good old book learnings by just, book listenings. So head on over to audibletrial.com/diggity to get your free audiobook download and 30-day free trial. You don't even have to stay with it. You could leave it. You get your free audiobook and stay for 29 days and be like, peace. Don't like this. We don't care. Go for it. Do it. See what I do. See what I do, bro. Head on over to audibletrial.com/diggity. Thank you always to Audible. And before we jump into news, I've got one more, or the Indie Radar, sorry, because it's a Friday show. I've got one more little segment to go through, which is Diggity Deals, which is where we pass the savings on to you. For Nintendo Switch, you can get Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate on Amazon for $36.91. There is an Xbox One X reduced price now at Walmart, and that is for $382.65. Very weird prices here this week. On PS4, your deal that we found was Resident Evil 2 Remastered is now $39.59 for the standard edition, or $52.49 for the deluxe version on the US PlayStation Store. It's a US PlayStation Store only. Our apologies to Kazakhstan. Brody, will you please hit us off with the Indie Radar, my friend?
Yeah, so this week I chose Morningstar as our Indie Radar game. This is not to be confused with I believe it's a Flash game that is Morningstar as one word. This is two words. But Morningstar is a first-person post-cyberpunk farming game where computers are your soil and software are your seeds. The dev team on this is Metkis. Metkis is a creator from the Midwest currently developing the hopeful future world of Morningstar and others. Publisher is Alliance. The platforms that it is going to be coming to is the PC and Mac, and the release date is sometime in 2019, as most of these indies are. This game is really interesting. It's just kind of a neat concept. It's like it's not even really Stardew Valley because it doesn't really have the pixel graphics, but it's also not like, it doesn't look anything like Detroit Become Human or anything like that. Just the whole concept of like in the trailer, it shows, this, like you're getting ready to start farming and you're like, oh yeah, another Stardew Valley clone. And then all of a sudden it's like, nope, you're in a dark, dingy basement bunker looking thing. and you're farming through a computer, but there's not a whole lot known about this so far, but from what they've shown and the teasers that they've kind of given out, it looks really cool. And if you want to see that teaser, you can absolutely jump over to our YouTube channel and watch it there at Diggity.
Yeah, this game's really cool. Super mysterious to me as well. I'm hoping to learn a little bit more about it. The trailer is super kind of artsy and mysterious, which is great. That's cool. It's got my interest. Obviously, it made an Indie Radar for both of us. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing some more news on it, and it's definitely intriguing to me for sure. There's new Nintendo Online NES games that are being added officially on April 10th. Oh my gosh, jeez. But they include Super Mario Brothers, the Lost Levels, Punch-Out and Star Soldier. So some great additions. The fact that Punch-Out is coming to Nintendo Switch Online, and also Super Mario Brothers: The Lost Levels coming to that is pretty cool as well. Star Soldier, I don't really care for, whatever, but Punch-Out, really neat to see.
The Lost Levels is that's a really, really tough one, isn't it? Is that correct? That's what I thought. Yeah,
so that's neat.
That'd be interesting. I mean,
dude, I jumped in there the other day on the NES games on my Switch, and I always have a blast when I get in there and just play for a couple minutes or an hour or so of an old school game. There's so many now. You hit the pop filter.
I hit the pop filter.
There we go. First count.
First count.
Unbelievable.
Cool. Yeah, no, I'm pretty excited for some of these. Predominantly the Super Mario Bros. I feel like Punch-Out would be fun, but it'd be interesting to sit there and play on your Switch, I guess. I don't know. I remember being very frustrated with that game as a kid. You always make it to the last level.
Brighter. The hope is you got brighter.
That is the hope, but probably not the reality.
Oh, God. All right, dude, what's the next piece of news?
Real quick one here. Civilization 6 now supports cross-platform saves between the Nintendo Switch and the Steam version, which is absolutely awesome.
Did this already
a little surprised by it.
Support Xbox and PS4 or no? Is this just Switch?
I honestly am not too sure. From what I saw, it was just the Switch and the Steam version, but I wouldn't be surprised if it does support over to Xbox and PlayStation as well. But I mean, that's awesome, because the whole main thing about the Switch is being able to take it on the go. So, you can sit there and play on your PC, and then when you have to go or whatever, you can take it on the Switch with you and continue doing what you're doing. Continue playing your 40-hour Civ game.
Another thing that was great on the Switch.
Yep. Perfect for the Switch.
Hey, you can now refund pre-orders and games on the PlayStation Store. Kinda. For pre-orders, you have until the release of the game to receive the refund, given that you haven't downloaded or streamed the content, which includes preloading. So once the game releases, you are now thrown into the category of already released games and have 14 days to claim a refund. Sony will return your money back to the original payment method for these situations. If you use a credit card, it goes back to that. If you use a debit card, it goes back to your debit account or PayPal. For games that have already released and all DLC, you have 14 days given that you haven't downloaded the game or DLC, but your money can only be returned to your PSN wallet. For subscriptions such as PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now, you also have 14 days to reclaim a refund. The refund will also be rolled into your PSN wallet rather than returning to the original payment method. PlayStation also claims that they may incorporate they may prorate the refund depending on how much the subscription time has been used. And Sony suggests turning off the automatic downloads function to avoid possible downloading of the content and avoiding your ability to refund games or DLC. I don't know on PlayStation, but on Xbox, when you download a game, will not just once it's 100% doesn't just start, or do you have the option? Like if you're just on the home screen, doesn't it just immediately boot up? If you're not playing any other game and you have no other application open?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I have mine actually set up on the Xbox to not do that. But I know it is an option. I'm not real sure. I haven't really dove that far into the PlayStation settings on that, I guess.
Why wouldn't they you can record playtime? Like they record playtime amount. So why wouldn't you just say if you haven't played over 15 minutes of the game, you can refund it?
Yeah. Honestly, that would make more sense. Because that's what Steam does, isn't it? It's up to like 2 hours or something like that.
Yeah, Steam does that. But the thing is right in the system of the PlayStation, you can make that call for it because you can already gain that information as a developer, because you can make, fucking achievements or trophies that say, congratulations, you played for 30 hours or something like that, right? You get a platinum trophy or whatever. So I don't know why they didn't do that. Beats me, but whatever.
That makes way more sense, because how on earth are you going to know that you don't want this game and you want a refund on it if you haven't even played it, unless you're watching content or watching YouTube videos or whatever. But
it's a good
even
point,
then,
buddy.
It's like the only situation that would be an issue is if you pre-ordered it, you watch a little bit of content on it, and you're like, oh shit, I don't actually want this. Well, in the first place, you probably shouldn't have pre-ordered it if you don't know anything about the fucking game. But there's that.
Right. No, you're right.
I think this whole refund system that PlayStation has set up is just kind of dumb, because
the subscription stuff is okay.
Yeah,
I
the
get that.
subscription
The
is fine,
proration,
but
like prorating stuff and 14 days for that. I get that. That's fine. And I
yeah,
get that it only gets returned to your PSN wallet because you've used their shit. Like
right.
they have to pay a fee when they refund you that shit and make the payment back to you. There's a transactional fee associated with that. So I understand that. But yeah, like the game stuff, that's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Same with
what
the DLC stuff.
there's
It's
like
so dumb.
two situations that would ever come up that you would ever like actually need this, and even then
Your
I
kid
don't think they're
accidentally
good
buys something,
situations. Yeah,
right?
you're like,
Yeah.
but even then, I mean, by the time someone buys it, it's probably downloading in the background, like they said, turn off the automatic downloads. But I mean, now you got the pop filter. Look at that.
Damn it.
One and one.
Swear to God, you know what we need to do? We just need to like put the whole fucking thing in a box.
I'm just gonna tape my hands to the arms of my chair. That way, I can't talk with my hands anymore.
Just move around, bolt it down to the chair. That'd work. That'd be great.
Yeah, it'd be great. I think this is kind of dumb to come out and be like, oh, we refund games, but not really.
Not until you fucking just touch them once.
Yeah, or
Then
even
I can't take that back.
even just
You've soiled this
downloading.
digital game.
Yeah, even just downloading it, ruins your possibilities of refunding it. And I think that's just the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Like you said, give them 15 minutes or an hour or whatever to
Not
actually
even an hour.
try
I'm
the
not
game.
even looking for an hour. Like generally,
Yeah.
you can say if you like a fucking game within the first half hour. I would
Yeah.
say if it's
I
really.
was being generous.
Refunding is. I mean, that's a whole nother level, right? Because that's like that means that the game is just shit. Like it's terrible. Or perhaps you bought like an M-rated game for your child and you don't know it's an M-rated game, and you're like, oh shit. And because there's dumb parents out there that do that, and then
Turns out Mortal Kombat is not for my 8-year-old.
Yeah. What the fuck? They spelled combat with a K though. I thought it was a fantasy game.
Fun.
I thought it was a fantasy game. Why do I sound like the fucking brother from Everybody Loves Raymond? What the hell? I thought it was a fantasy game. What the fuck? Anyways, yeah, what you do on PlayStation, you're weird. You're being weird, PlayStation. Just if people play a game for 30 minutes and they want to refund it, allow them to refund it. It's a digital game. It's not like someone took it, rubbed their ass all over it, and then handed it back to you. It's literally a file that was downloaded from your servers. Get your shit figured out. The subscription stuff's figured out, but this makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah. So GameStop is not doing so hot, which we kind of already knew about, but here's a little bit more info on that. GameStop has announced its worst annual performance in decades. The net sales for the company dipped 3% for the 52-week period that ended on February 2nd. While this seems fairly minor, this actually shows a difference from $34.7 million in profit to $673 million operating loss. So just a little jump there for 3%. The company also expects sales to decline another 5 to 10% over the next year.
Fuck. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Keep going.
This is the largest loss ever reported by the company, and only the third time the company has had a loss since its formation in 2000. GameStop showed that hardware sales remained fairly constant, but new software sales fell 4%, and pre-owned software sales dropped a whopping 12%. Two avenues that actually showed some growth for GameStop are digital goods, so digital currency cards and things like that, and physical goods, so collectibles, pops.
Oh, great. Shitty hats.
Yeah, shitty hats, shitty shirts.
Great. More shitty hats and shirts on clearance.
A cup that the vinyl on there is gonna rip off after the first time you wash it.
Well, it's gonna rip off just in the fucking GameStop bag. Won't even make it home without getting fucked up.
Right.
Hey guys, here's this loosely themed Turvis to Mario. Guess what? It's got one fucking coin in the whole Turvis.
Yeah.
Mario. $25.
$25. That's cheap for a Turvis, man.
Yeah. This is
Those
true.
things are expensive. Good God.
Hey, what if I could sell you a puzzle for $15 this week for Destiny 1? And then the next week it goes on clearance for $2.
Hey, listen
and
here, buddy.
And then guess what? I continue to order these fucking puzzles.
Listen here, buddy. Fuck you. I buy those puzzles
for $2, not for fucking $15, where they actually fucking make money off of it.
I wait till they go on sale because nobody likes to do puzzles, and I buy those
everything goes on sale at GameStop.
Oh,
If
yeah.
anybody ever goes into GameStop and buys a peach, fuck. If you go buy peaches at
Peach.
GameStop, there's something fucking wrong.
You're in the
Start
wrong
selling,
place.
they start selling peaches. maybe they make a profit off of produce.
Yeah.
But like if you go into a GameStop and you buy a piece of merchandise, physical merch, for full price, you done fucked up. Because that's going to go on sale next week. Or guess what? It's going to go. If your mall has a ThinkGeek and a GameStop, that shit's going next door to the ThinkGeek and it's going on sale.
Yep.
What can I say about this company? Net sales for the company dipped 3% for the 52-week period that ended on February 2nd. That fucking sucks. While this seems pretty minor overall, it doesn't, because it's a dying industry, and that just concludes that this is a dying industry, so nobody's going to continue to invest into this. They continue to expect declines of 5 to 10%, so you know that's going to be larger than that, because they're already putting out to people that, hey, we're expecting more declines, so they're going to give it 5 to 10. I bet you it's fucking 15%.
Well, what I meant by the pretty minor is, 3% doesn't really seem like it would be that big of a difference as far as, going from $34.7 million in profit to, $673 million in operating loss. I mean, shit, that's crazy.
What's crazier too is, see, they said GameStop showed that hardware sales remained fairly constant, so that's okay, right? But they don't.
Which I'm actually a little surprised by as well.
I'm not.
It doesn't really seem like consoles have been. I mean, consoles have been slowing down in sales overall, so I assume GameStop would have seen that as well, but apparently not. Apparently, anybody who is buying a console is still just going to GameStop.
I mean, the thing is, though, is really Microsoft and Sony are helping them out with that, because they're putting price cuts on shit. Like the Xbox One X is getting price cut. The Xbox One S has been having price cuts and bundle deals and shit like that. So that's not even them doing their shit.
Right.
Also, they make some money off of it, but they don't make a ton off of it.
No.
The biggest thing is that 4% and pre-owned software sales, which is like their bread and fucking butter, have dropped a 12% for pre-owned software sales.
That's pretty much where they make most of their money, is the pre-owned software sales. So, I mean,
and 4% on the new shit, that's terrible too. Awful.
Yeah, that's not good at all. Absolutely.
But listen, their digital goods are up 16.5%, but digital goods are really just like, I would imagine, just like the points cards rack at the different currencies.
That's exactly what it is. It's your digital currency, or
mom wants to go buy 10-year-old shit kicker Billy, a fucking $20 Xbox or Microsoft Store card for Fortnite shit.
And on top of that, PlayStation has actually made it to where you can't buy these digital cards at most retailers anymore, or at least GameStop. That was another bit in there that
people are probably frauding them, right?
Probably. I mean, I don't know exactly why, but there's no sense in selling a digital card if you're PlayStation to a retailer, and then now the retailer gets a cut of it, when you can just be like, no, you can only buy it through our PlayStation Store. You have to be connected online anyway. What's the fucking point of buying this piece of cardboard unless you had like a gift card or something like that? I mean, for the most part, if it doesn't make any sense, it was just for
people. It was for kids.
Yeah,
you have a credit card,
right? Exactly.
They want to use their paper route money for a $20 cardboard card and go online and use it. And then your parent doesn't have to give you their credit card number or anything like that. You can just use it.
Just buy one of those preloaded credit cards that you can get.
Sure,
I mean, yes, and just keep loading it with money. I mean,
the big thing on this is we need to make a slap bet, my friend.
Oh boy, here we go.
When the fuck does GameStop go bankrupt?
Because
I'll tell you what,
it's not going to be very long.
No, I bet you it's very fucking soon.
Well, if they're showing that they're already going to have a 5 to 10% decline over the next year, on top of a 3%,
they're going to close stores.
They're going to be starting to close stores, and you're probably going to see. I bet you it's no more than 3 years, and GameStop's out of business.
Oh, I think it's less than that.
Yeah, I said no more. I mean, that's the maximum, most generous answer I can give it.
And this is Toys R Us written all over again. Here's my thing. I don't think anybody purchases GameStop. I used to think that Amazon would maybe purchase them, but not now with this kind of shit.
No,
it's just too much shit. I think what might happen is they'll go bankrupt. Okay. They'll close a couple stores, then they'll close all their fucking stores because they'll try to get some sort of bankruptcy, resolution or something like that, and save a couple stores. And then they'll shut down everything. And then someone will buy the name, and they'll do what they're doing at Toys R Us, which is they'll bring them back, resurrect them, and it'll be just like kind of like specialized, smaller stores, like a smaller amount of stores that are totally different. And I think they'll bring it back. And that's where I think they can actually be, profitable. They can't be profitable with the amount of stores they have. They have fucking stores everywhere. There's how many GameStops are there in Fort Wayne? 2 or 3?
Oh, there's more than that.
4?
There's like 4.
That's right. We got Jefferson Point. We got Glenbrook. We got the fucking one that we went to that one time where the guy didn't know what the fuck you're talking about. Super Smash.
Lima.
On Lima.
There's one over on State Street, I think.
Okay.
There's
4.
one out on Maysville.
Okay, 5.
That might be it.
Okay, so you got 350,000 people in a city, and you got 5 fucking GameStops.
Yeah.
They all sell. Here's my problem too. They all sell the same shit. If there was like segmented GameStop stores where there's like a GameStop Plus or something like that, you know what I mean? Maybe that might help them. Like get rid of 2 and make one like the normal GameStop that you go pick up your stuff at, and then make something like a totally better experience. But we've already talked about this. I mean,
but at the same time, that'd be a shit show too, because I mean, Fort Wayne, to make it from side to side, it takes a little bit of time. So if you had to drive all the way across the city just to get to a certain GameStop for one thing, that'd be I would be pretty annoyed. I'd just order that shit off Amazon. Fuck that.
Yeah, but it still doesn't matter though, because there's way too many stores.
I'm not saying there's not too many stores, but I'm saying if I had to drive to one specific GameStop just to pick up something,
no. I don't mean that. I mean, like, for example, I don't know why they haven't segmented, like, so they try to get into like PC stuff, right?
Yeah.
And like some more like, I guess, luxury stuff, I guess, like higher cost things other than some of their other systems. So why not make like a boutique version of the store that's a lot better of experience for those higher priced items? Because we've talked about this before, and GameStop stores are shit on the inside. They either smell like ass or they've got like...
They usually smell like either pizza or Subway for some reason.
They smell like the dank, like fucking Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, and they've sweaty gamers on top of that.
Not even that, dude. I just don't think anybody...
Oh, definitely that.
I just don't think they fucking clean the carpets.
No, absolutely not. They haven't been cleaned in the last 20 years.
It's fucked up. It smells like a fucking casting couch in there. And then you also got, you got stickers all over the fucking pre-owned games. Just like the biggest motherfucking stickers too.
Oh, and on top of that, it's usually like 8 layers of stickers because it's been traded in.
Right, and then your ass goes home and you're like, I just got this game for $7.99. You start peeling the stickers back and you start seeing that bitch was $3.99. And then that bitch was $2.99, and then this motherfucking thing was $1.99. You paid $7.99 for it, and you're like looking. It's like looking through the fucking archives.
Yeah,
like that the fucking book from Ellis Island. You're just sitting there flipping it, looking through the ancestry of this fucking price, and you're like, oh my god, no! How much lower was it? Oh my god, they robbed me.
Oh yeah, good old GameStop.
Yeah, and just there's shit on wire racks and stuff. Like it's garbage.
Yeah.
It's horrible.
I'm curious what our local video game store, our local like trading place that we have is how it's doing, because I mean, for GameStop to be doing this bad, I can understand it, but our local place actually pretty much just does pre-owned shit. So I don't even think they sell anything new.
I bet you it does okay.
I bet it does too.
Places sell on eBay as well.
Right.
Like a lot of them have that separate online revenue stream, which is great. Because I mean, shit, dude, go back 10 years and most places couldn't survive because of that.
We used to have a place here in Fort Wayne that was awesome. It had like a sticker system, and so each one was like valued at a certain price, and you could just go in and like say you had 2 games at the sticker below the sticker that you want or whatever, and you could trade both those in, and it would cover, it would be like a free trade in. And I used to do that all the time. I hardly ever spent a dime. I mean, granted, I started with a lot more games than what I ended with, but that was I used to love that store, and I used to actually get, a decent value from trading stuff in and all that. We should
go in and ask. We should go in and just like be like, hey,
how you doing?
Well, no, because here's the thing. GameStop holds so much shit. They hold so much inventory inside their store, just useless shit. And then also they have too many stores.
Right.
They're not profitable.
Yeah.
They can't afford to take these hits without having to close stores to, not take such a high operating loss. So interesting.
Yeah, that's crazy. I honestly think within 3 years they're going to be gone. I agree with you. I think by the time we get to the next console generation and we start seeing more in the streaming aspect of it, GameStop won't be around. There's not a chance. And like you said, Amazon's not going to come in and buy a company that's completely failing. If they wanted to do a brick and mortar store, they would just go out and do a brick and mortar Amazon gaming store or something.
You can buy pre-owned games on Amazon.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can
you can
trade your
trade stuff
fucking
in too.
game in for credit.
Yeah.
And they have
Yep.
like good pre-order stuff where it's like trade your game in and get, this like $20 off the, like Super Mario Odyssey, they had something where it's like trade it off, get $10 in Amazon credit and also $20 off your pre-order.
Yeah.
And then
Oh,
they
yeah.
probably just resell that shit to GameStop.
Probably.
Yeah, or they just sell it online for more, more. Who knows? Anyways, back to some gaming news. I mean, GameStop's gaming news, but
Yeah.
into games. I have a Borderland info dump for everybody. I'm going to take a dump
Big
on
old
everybody.
dump.
Here we go. Taking a
I
dump
gave
on
you the Borderlands because I feel like I kept giving myself all the Borderlands info, and I was like, well, I don't want to be greedy here. It's not fair.
So Borderlands 3, the game has now been confirmed for launch on September 13th, 2019. So yay! Pretty close to launch. Hell yeah. There'll be 4 available versions of the game, all of which include the gold weapon skin pack if you pre-order the game. So the standard edition will be $59.99, nothing new there. And the deluxe edition will be $79.99. That's nothing new there as well. The deluxe edition will give you a retro cosmetic pack, Vault Hunter skin, Echo device skin, weapon skin. The Neon cosmetic pack will give the Vault Hunter skin, Echo device skin, and trinket. The Gearbox cosmetic pack will give you a weapon skin and trinket. The Toy Box weapon pack 2, Toy Box weapon pack will give you 2 toy guns, a toy grenade mod, and a trinket. The equipable XP and loot drop boost mods also come in the deluxe edition for $79.99. And the super deluxe edition is $99.99. No stunner there. I mean, that's kind of,
Yeah, that's pretty standard.
yeah. All the content
maybe a little bit more, but I mean, for the most part, it's pretty standard.
close. Usually, maybe like $89.99 is usually the usual. But
it's usually about $20 more
yeah.
than the deluxe because it comes with the season pass. So
right, all of the content for the deluxe edition plus the season pass will be included in this. The season pass will include a steel bookcase for physical purchases. You also get 4 campaign DLC packs featuring new stories, missions, and challenges. You'll get the Butt Stallion weapon skin, which is a great name, the Butt Stallion weapon trinket, and the Butt Stallion grenade mod. The collector's edition will be $249.99, which will be pretty interesting and includes everything from the previous versions, plus a diamond loot chest replica. Do we know what the size is on that? Is it like 1 to 1?
I don't know. I'm
that
not
would be
sure.
incredible.
I know that the collector's edition is actually already sold out for, I believe it was Xbox on their website within 6 hours, I think is what it was.
That's wild.
Crazy.
You'll also get you'll also get 10 Borderlands 3 character figurines. You get a Sanctuary 3 snap model, which for those who don't know, it's kind of like a model that you put together by like folding plastic that's already like kind of spliced and you snap it together into something. You'll get 4 Vault Key keychains, a cloth galaxy map, and 5 character art lithographs. You know what? That's probably the best fucking collector's edition we have had in a long time. That's better than a nylon fucking bag with a hunk of fucking plastic in it. Fucking Bethesda. Honestly.
I absolutely agree. This is probably the first time in a long time that I've even considered buying a collector's edition. I didn't, just so you know, but I really kind of got a little excited.
Son of a bitch. Don't do that.
I will be probably getting the super deluxe edition because I mean, I'm going to play it and I'm going to get my money's worth out of it, but
we got this. The collector's edition, I mean, just solid, man. The fact that you get diamond loot chest replica, that's cool. Hopefully it's a pretty big enough size. I'm imagining that it holds all of the shit inside of it.
I would think so.
And then 10 Borderlands 3 character figurines. That's really cool. Snap model, that's cool. 4 Vault keychains, like I said. The fact that you get a map with this is awesome. And it's cloth. It's not some shitty piece of paper. And lithographs. Lithographs are always fucking cool. You get 5 of them. So $250 for that. That's pretty awesome. That's like up there with like when the Skyrim collector's edition came out and you got this sick ass dragon model with stuff. I miss stuff like that. And people be like, well, Jeff, there's stuff like that. They still make collector's edition stuff. You could, guess what? You could buy a fucking Devil May Cry jacket for $3,000. No, there's not. Okay. Or you got something from Bethesda tried to do it. And instead they gave people like
half-ass products.
bags made out of like fucking eyelids. The fabric was so thin.
Oh god.
That was a very eerie thought. My apologies. Moving on. Borderlands 3 will have Epic Game Store exclusivity. What? For 6 months before being available to other PC digital storefronts in April 2020. I'm fucking grinning from ear to ear right now. And I resume. Yeah. This is seemingly hinted at prior to the full announcement of the game by Randy Pitchford, where he talked about exclusivity not being a bad thing, as long as it was only for a short time, and because he also got paid a lot of fucking money. He even stated that this move was solely made by 2K/Take-Two, who has exclusive publishing rights for the game. People have taken to review bombs to retaliate, which that's great.
Yeah.
Borderlands 2 and Borderlands the pre-sequel are getting hit hard on Steam, and the pre-sequel being affected the most with a pretty decent hit to the overall review for the game. If you're going to review bomb this, why the fuck would you review bomb it on Steam, which is where you would like it? Do you know what I mean? Because then it would just cause Borderlands 2 and Borderlands the pre-sequel to not fucking sell on the system, thus not be pushed to people, even though it's a great game, and would possibly want them to bring that game eventually to Steam.
Because they're trying to get back at Steam and fuck up all their algorithms. So by going to the games that were previously released,
why are they getting back at Steam? They're getting back at 2K, aren't they?
They're just they're I guess they're getting back at 2K.
That's what confused me.
Yeah.
Like you want it there.
They're trying to fuck up Steam's algorithms, so the games are their whole orders and everything are all fucked up. But I fucking hate review bombs. It's the stupidest fucking shit I've ever seen, and it pisses me off. If you're gonna be childish, go somewhere else. Fuck you.
Oh shit,
dude! It's stupid. I hate it so much because
we're gonna get review bombed. Fuck.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Whatever.
It is. It's fucking stupid.
It's a waste of time. It's childish. If you have a problem with it, go write a letter to fucking 2K or Take-Two or whatever. It's not
a letter.
Go
falconeer a fucking letter.
Yeah,
to Randy
I'm going
Pitchford
to tell you right
times.
now. I'm going to tell you right now. Nobody gives a fuck. It's not going to affect their decisions. We've done this before. They did it to Metro Exodus. It didn't solve a fucking thing.
No.
It's a waste of time. It's for 6 months. If you don't like it, wait 6 months.
Just fucking download the Epic Game Store. What the fuck is the matter with people?
I saw an article that was done fairly recently that was
don't say
kind
the name.
of what?
Unless it's good. Don't say the name.
No, it's not bad.
Okay.
I've done this before. I got it. Thank you. Fuck. I don't even remember who it was. I'm just going off memory here, but it was an article of an in-depth dive into the Epic Game Store, and basically everybody's so concerned that it's this malware and it's just shit and it's stealing all your information and things like that.
And
basically, yeah. And
that's the goddamn malware's on my fucking machines, on my pooter.
But anyway, basically the main takeaway from the article was he goes, yeah, the Epic Game Store is shit, but it's not malware. So yeah, if you don't like it, so be it. But all you're doing is loading it up to launch Borderlands 3, or you can wait 6 months after half the people in the world have already beat the fucking game, and you can play it on Steam. That way your heart's content. It's like, I just, the review bombs piss me off. I hate them so much.
So the consensus was, guys, this looks like malware, but it's not.
Pretty much, yeah.
This is designed so poorly. It looks like malware, but I assure you, it is not a virus.
Right.
Wow, interesting. Yeah, I mean, I'm on the same consensus as you. Kind of just shut the fuck up and play the game. Like, honestly, I think people have gotten too fucking entitled. It's a fucking business. It put on a fucking system on a platform that has obviously given it more money to get it on that fucking platform. Welcome to fucking capitalism. You don't fucking like it, guess what? That's how fucking games are made.
Yep.
Whoops. Holy shit.
The thing that does crack me up about it a little bit, though, is the fact that it's PC users that are getting affected now.
Sure,
so
who have the control to play fucking everything almost.
Yeah, and they still can. They're just whining and crying about not being able to play it on the storefront that they want. And it's like their whole thing for forever was, they're like, console players just have to bitch about
I don't want to be locked down to a platform.
Well, yeah, and on top of that, their whole thing was, let the Xbox users and the PlayStation users fight over exclusivity. I can play whatever the fuck I want, And so now for them to
It's not
be,
even that. It's
well,
not even
no,
that
that
though.
that is an argument that they've had for forever. I
Yeah,
mean,
but they also say like, "Oh, I don't want to be locked
I'm
down
not
to a
saying it's
fucking.
right. I'm just
I
saying
don't want
that's
to
what
be
they
locked."
fucking say.
Yeah, but
I'm not. Yeah, it's stupid.
no, I
And
get it. But they're also
that's
like,
why it makes me laugh, because it's like now they still have the ability to play the game, but it's not on the storefront they want, and
yeah.
they're bitching and whining and making this giant fit about it. And it's like,
Well, the worst thing
get
too
over it.
is that they
It's
sit
fine.
there and say, "I don't want to be constricted to one platform." Motherfucker, you're literally sitting there saying Steam is better than this. I want to use this one platform.
Exactly. They have
What?
the choice. And Xbox and PlayStation, they don't have the choice. If you have an Xbox, generally you're not gonna just go out and buy a PlayStation for a couple games or whatever. But it's like PC users have the full ability to change their situation, but they do not want to, because they don't want to use the Epic Game Store because they just don't like it. It's like, okay, I got it. Whatever. Makes me laugh.
I don't
Whatever.
get it. It's a fucking joke. It's
Yep.
ridiculous. Like, don't fucking review
This
bomb people's shit because they've decided to fucking make money for their business. It's a fucking joke. It's ridiculous. It's
Yep.
fucking absurd. You can play the fucking game. Literally install the fucking thing, install the fucking game, hit fucking play, and then just don't fucking look at it. That's it. The game's fucking running. Who cares?
Yeah.
Two
Yeah.
fucking clicks. 2 clicks. 2 clicks and you can play your fucking game.
Yep.
I don't understand it.
I
What
don't
the
either.
fuck have we become?
This
as
is
humanity?
exactly why
Oh
people claim,
my
that
God.
toxicity in gamers is so high, because of shit like this, because it
Holy
is so high,
shit.
because
My
we're
God.
willing to completely review a company and a
Oh my
game
God.
and bomb it to hell just because we're upset about a
What
decision that they
happened?
made.
What happened to this country? We're sitting here doing this
This
and
country,
talking
dude, it's
about a
not even
guy.
just this country.
Okay, I
It's the
guess worldwide.
entire.
Yes, but okay, what the fuck happened to humanity? We're fucking doing this, and then on the news, we're talking about for 6 days a guy that's fucking holding people's shoulders and smelling their fucking hair like a creep. Are we fucking kidding me? Do we not have more important shit to do?
Yeah.
Could we not be solving issues? Could we not be
No,
making better
absolutely not.
fucking games out there, giving like concise feedback on the game? What if the game's shit? You just don't like it's on a fucking launcher? Are you kidding
Yeah.
me?
Half of them were just pictures of
Oh my
people have made like
God.
the pictures with the dashes and stuff, and they're just like middle fingers. It's like, really? That's what
Like,
we've
holy
gotten to.
shit.
Okay.
My God, how far is a broom pole up your asshole? I don't get it. I don't understand.
I don't
it.
either, man. So
Holy
let's
shit.
round this off on a little bit better note here. So there's potential Best Buy leaks that have
Fuck
happened in
Best
the
Buy,
last
man.
week. Jeez, go leave
They
them a
cut their
review,
rewards
Bob.
program.
Go
I'm
and
just
just
joking.
review everything poorly. It's fine. A potential link appeared on Twitter on April 2nd. This link was directly to a picture of a POS terminal at Best Buy that had a unique SKU and UPC codes for Persona 5 for the Nintendo Switch. This isn't too surprising to see, especially since the devs have officially announced that there will be another Persona 5 announcement coming on April 25th, but a port is still unconfirmed at this point. Metroid Prime Trilogy and The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past, which is not something that we've heard about yet. Which
so fucking
is
stoked.
Yeah, which is also the biggest shocker from this
Favorite
list.
game.
Yeah. These were also listed in the system. Rumors have kind of been around Metroid Prime Trilogy for a while now. So seeing that on there is not a big surprise. But since this information has been leaked, the listings have all disappeared from the internal systems of Best Buy. So again, take it with a grain of salt as always with these kind of leaks and rumors and things. But I would be entirely down for all of this. Give it all to me. It's fine.
Honestly, man. Watch, if no one's seen the reaction on IGN, whether you like him or not, go watch Brian Altano's reaction to Link's Awakening. That will be my reaction to when they finally announced Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past being remade. But add me shitting my pants, because that will happen 100%. I'm gonna lose it.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna lose it if that's announced. Fuck you, Best Buy, if you made this just a rumor just to get people to go to Best Buy. I swear to God, this better be real.
I'm not going to Best Buy unless these are all true, and even then, I'm probably still not going to Best Buy.
I'm
So.
still not going to buy it there, but damn it, this better be true.
Oh man, that would be awesome.
Oh my God, A
Persona
Link to the
5 on the
Past.
Switch would be incredible. That would be perfect for the Switch.
No way. What?
And then I would absolutely like to revisit Metroid Prime before Metroid Prime 4 comes out in the next 5 fucking years or whenever the hell we're actually going to get that fucking game.
It's okay. It's going to be on the Epic Game Store.
A Link to the Past.
A Link to the fucking Past. Holy shit. This better be real. I better see this shit at E3 and it fucking better not have chibi in it. I swear to God. Please don't be chibi. Please, Nintendo. Please, I beg you.
Oh man, I don't think I can listen to you go on another rant about the chibi.
No, it's okay. Here's my thing. The Link's Awakening.
Here it is. It's coming.
Cool. It looks beautiful for a Switch title. I just don't want chibi Link.
It's more like toy style. It's not even really chibi. It's like a toy style.
It's a fucking Tsum Tsum, okay? He looks like a fucking Tsum Tsum. He does he not?
No, not really, but
look at his fucking beady eyes. Okay, take his body, lay him down like this, like a fucking Twinkie.
And make him
now
look like a dachshund.
No, he
just
like
a dachshund. Fucking wiener duck.
Wiener Link.
That drastically changed everything right there.
Oh my God. Bags made of eyelids and then Wiener Link. Good God. Eyelid bags.
Well, whoa. Thanks for that.
Hey, this came to me too. Best way to combat Randy Pitchford at medieval times
during your joust.
Maybe, yeah. One would be my joust. If we're jousting, then just boo him, and that'll get your feelings out. The second way to do that would be just to sit on whatever team that Randy Pitchford's not sitting on during the medieval times dinner and show, and just throw fucking rolls at him or something. That's about it. Or, hey, here's the thing too. You never know with Randy Pitchford now because he could have the exclusive version for the Epic Game Store. Might just fucking lose it.
Well, and on top of that, he's a master of magic. I don't know if you knew this. So he might cast spells on you or something. I don't know.
Maybe. Perhaps. Yeah. I don't know. Look, guys, just don't review bomb shit. And Link to the Past is coming out. Woo! I'm a believer. Link to the Past, baby. So stoked. Oh my God. Yes. Fuck yes. Oh my gosh. We are streaming during E3, obviously.
Well, yeah.
But oh my God, dude. If that shit comes out, I'm gonna lose my shit at E3. Holy sweet Mother Teresa. That is going to be unreal if that is announced. I'm so excited. You know what get me even more excited? Double Dash. Reggie, you fucking failed me. You left before Double Dash came out. Bowser, I now look to you. Please bring back Double Dash. DiggityPodcast@gmail.com. Hey, if you like the show and you'd like to support us, because this takes time and money to make, you can head on over to patreon.com/DiggityCast. And we'll be gratefully appreciative of your donations or whatever you decide to do. Today's podcast, again, was brought to you by Audible. You can get a free audiobook download and a 30-day free trial by heading over to audibletrial.com/Diggity. That also supports us in different ways. You can also follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Diggity Podcast. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Our YouTube username is Diggity, Diggity. We got the green logo with the joystick. And you can find me on Xbox One. My gamer tag is Maple Jeff. Brody, yours is
Luscious Brody.
Hell yeah. Leave us a review on iTunes. It helps us get noticed. You can also leave comments on our YouTube channel to give us feedback, as well as review the show there. And it also gets us shown and known as well, my dudes. Oh my gosh. Shown and known, baby. Oh my God. I hope Link to the Past comes out. Until then, we will see you for the... Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right. Next week is the start of our... Wednesday show?
Wednesday and Friday shows.
Wednesday. So the shows are now going Wednesday and Friday.
And our Indie Radar will be moving to Thursday, right?
Correct. Okay, cool. So again, recap. Wednesday show and Friday show now. That's when the shows come out, the 2 audio shows. And then Indie Radar, the trailer on YouTube channel will be up on Thursdays. So until next time, guys, we will see you for the Wednesday show. See ya.